Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocke. I did some grinding to prepare myself for blue. So allow me to introduce my team. We've got Gothburb with Feint Attack, Shadow Ball, which is apparently a physical attack, Fly, and Mean Look, and damn, those are actually pretty good stats. We have Potential the Jolteon holding a King's Rock with Thunder, Pid Missile, Mud Slap, and Thunder Wave. Pretty good special attack, actually. Jolteon's pretty tough. Those Thunders hurt. We have Foundation, of course, with the Quick Claw, Earthquake, Rock Throw, Rollout, and Dynamic Punch, because God forbid this game would ever allow me access to Rock Slide. Still an absolute powerhouse when it comes to attack and defense. Mind Goose, of course, holding the ice boosting item with Surf, Icy Wind, Strength, and Confusion. Pretty good stats all around, really. And, of course, Savior the Lugia, holding a Focus Band, just in case, with Psychic, Surf, Dragon Breath, and Steel Wing. And Lugia is a tanky boy. He can take hits. I have defeated all but one of the gym leaders. Now, I must take on Blue. Oh, I miss the puzzles that they added in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Hello, Blue. Yo, finally got here, huh? I wasn't in the mood at Cinnabar, but now I'm ready to battle you. You're telling me you conquered all the gyms in Johto? Johto's gyms must be pretty pathetic then. Hey, don't worry about it. I'll know if you're good or not by battling you right now. Ready, Johto champ? I mean, he's not wrong. All the gyms in Johto are, shall we say, not the best? My whole team is level 60 now, but that is still no reason to let down my guard. Blue's entire team is in the mid to high 50s and can still pose a legitimate threat to me. Luckily, I do have counters for just about everything that could be thrown at me at this point. Problem is that Red's Pokemon are nearly 20 levels higher than this. No, maybe 15 is a better example, but alright, there's Executor. Now, Executor is incredibly weak against... Okay, it's powering a Solar Beam. Am I confident that I could tank a Solar Beam? I am fairly confident that Potential can tank a Solar Beam. I really hope I'm right about that. Yes, I was. And now that it's paralyzed, the risk of further issue goes down a lot. Of course, a Solar Beam crit will still be enough to kill me, but Executors are one of the only things in existence that have a 4 times weakness against Bug, making it one of the only times ever that Pin Missile is a good attack. Please keep hitting. Alright. Please do not crit. Okay, that's good, that's good. Stocked up on some more healing items. I do still plan to get my team up to around level 65. Oh, frickin' hell. Full restore. Okay. Back to the start. I do still want to be level 65 for red. I don't feel as bad about it as I did with the level grinding I did in yellow. Frankly, even at level 65, all of his Pokemon will still be more than 5 levels above me. So, I think that's fair. Alright, there's his second full restore. Blue does love his items, but, you know, I can't really be one to talk. I love my items too. They are essential for my strategies. If I get him below half, I'm constantly getting the 3 hits. Alright, if I get a 3 hit, this thing's dead. So please don't stop at 2. Please. Alright. That's 2 Pokemon down. What else you got? Rhydon. Okay. So, Rock Slide and Earthquake. Mind Goose. Mind Goose doesn't resist anything it can do, but Mind Goose is in the best position to annihilate it. And Mind Goose is bulky enough that even an Earthquake crit is unlikely to kill. And I have just confirmed that that is true. It's 4 times weak, so the health bar is moving slow, but that's definitely a kill. Alright, what's next? Alakazam, huh? Alright. Well, luckily, like most of the really, really strong psychic types that NPCs use in this game, this has no offensive moves except for psychic types. And Shadow Ball is physical. So, goodbye, Alakazam. Perfect. I'm surprised how much I'm loving this Murkrow. Alright, Gyarados. This one actually has me kind of nervous. It can do Rain Dance Hydro Pumps, and it has Hyper Beam. This thing is significantly powerful. I do not believe my Psychic would kill it in 1 hit. I don't know if Dragon Breath could kill it in 2, but it does have a 30% chance to paralyze. I'm going to go for the possible paralysis. I just think that's the safer path. Really? Twister. You dropped a Rain Dance, and then you used Twister. I am quite admittedly scared about Alright, that's gonna be fine. It doesn't get stabbed and it's not boosted by the rain. So even a crit from a Hyper Beam shouldn't kill me. Yup. Let's see if I can get a paralysis while it recharges. There we go. Okay, that's the paralysis that I'm hoping for. I think there's only one more turn of rain left. And thank the gods that in the early gens, Hyper Potions recover 200. Okay, it's risking another Hyper Beam. I do not know. Really? Really? Back-to-back Hyper Beam crits? I'm honestly impressed. Not bad, Gyarados. Not bad. Does Hyper Beam have, like, a higher crit rate in this gen? Or was that just a spectacular coincidence? For some reason, it wasted its time with Rain Dance. I don't know why, because his last Pokemon is an Arcanine. So that very specifically is not going to help with Arcanine. Not to mention I know Surf, and boosted Surfs against an Arcanine means one-hit kill. Thank you, Savior. Really appreciate that. And let's finish it off. Yeah, your extreme speed is not a threat to me, Blue. Excellent. That is Arcanine, and that is all 8 gym leaders in Kanto. What? How the heck did I lose to you? Alright, here, take this. It's Earth Badge. Alright, I was wrong. You're the real deal. You are a good trainer. But I'm going to beat you someday. Don't you forget it. By the way, do you like how I made my gym out of Lego? Wait, come back! I want to tell you about the Legos. I did it. That is a medium victory. I achieved my minor victory by beating the Elite Four. I have achieved a medium victory by defeating Blue. There are 3 places left in this game where I have not encountered a wild Pokemon. The first is Route 2, the second is Route 28, and the third is Mount Silver. And Route 28 is on the way to Mount Silver. So let's see if there's anything interesting on Route 2. Not that it makes a difference at this point, but you never know when you'll come across something really neat. Though it is definitely not right now. Okay. Now, I tend to remember Route 28 being a bit windy and with some stuff on the way. But I'm not going to do Route 28 just yet. No. I need to get more levels with all of my Pokemon. Ah, Quill! It's good of you to come all this way to Kanto! What do you think of the trainers out here? Pretty tough, huh? Wow, that's excellent! You collected the badges of gyms in Kanto, well done! I was right in my assessment of you. Tell you what, Quill, I'll make arrangements so you can go to Mount Silver. Mount Silver is a big mountain that is home to many wild Pokemon. It's too dangerous for your average trainer, so it's off limits. But we can make an exception in your case, Quill. Go up to Indigo Plateau. You can reach Mount Silver from there. How's your Pokedex coming? Let's see. Current Pokedex completion level, 207 Pokemon seen, 40 Pokemon owned. You need to fill up the Pokedex! Screw you, man! No, I don't have to fill up the Pokedex. That is not the task I have taken upon myself. So, yeah, I still need more levels for everybody. Mount Silver's Pokemon are fine, but at the end of the day, the only really efficient way to grind is against the Elite Four. Now, my powers have grown substantially since the last time I was here. I am not worried about this. In fact, I've already been grinding against the Elite Four ever since I got my whole team around the mid-50s. But I figured since I've got some time on this episode, I would go ahead and show off one of my little exhibitions. Screw you, Xatu. It is surprisingly annoying with its Confuse Rays. What else? Next comes the Jinx, which will die in a single Shadow Ball. Yeah. I've done this a few times. I know how it plays out. Simple enough. Slowbro. Yep. There's the Slowbro. I can't quite kill it in one hit with Gothburb, but I don't want to waste turns swapping to... Oh! Well. I guess I can. That's actually new. Not bad, Burb. Alright, here we've got more Confuse Rays. I have nearly lost Gothburb to this thing's quick attacks, believe it or not. They are surprisingly dangerous. Thank you, Gothburb. And an Executor. But we know how to handle Executor, don't we? Especially ones that are a solid 50... I forgot it had Reflect. Well, this isn't gonna do much. At least not as much as I would hope. Can you just go for the 5-hit and get a crit so we can end this real quick? I'd appreciate that potential. Alright, that Psychic's gonna hurt a bit, but not too much. I mean, I am level 60 after all. Koga is usually the easiest one. Yeah. Though he's going to be a hell of a lot easier now that I can bust out my Lugia against his team of poison types. Nah, we'll let Lugia have some fun. Savior's honestly gotten to do less battling than anyone else. And a lot of that's just because, I mean, I got the thing at level 60. And it beat 2 gyms without gaining a level, so... yeah... Overall, once you out-level them enough, the Elite Four are not a problem. One of the things I really, really appreciated in Heart Gold and Soul Silver was that they actually had Elite Four rematches, where their Pokemon are stronger. You know, aw, isn't it cute? Actually, this thing's kind of concerning because it does no explosion. So normally I just put Foundation out in front of it and just keep earthquaking until it explodes, but yeah, not too worried about that today because Savior is a beast. I do have to say, Heart Gold and Soul Silver are probably in the top Pokemon games ever made. They had so much to them. I mean, they're based on Gen 2, so right off the bat, you get 2 entire regions to explore. They're Gen 4, so a lot of the Pokemon introduced here in Gen 2, your Murkrow, what are other examples? Whatever. So many more Pokemon got, you know, additional evolutions in Gen 4. It was just an absolute wonderful time to be playing Pokemon. It had its mini games. It started to streamline the process of gaining EVs. Heart Gold and Soul Silver are absolutely spectacular. They're not my personal favorite, but I absolutely see why they are a lot of people's favorites. And for anyone who's, you know, just for whatever reason never played a Pokemon game, I mean, obviously, the newest games that are out are always going to have, you know, the best quality of life improvements, be the most innovative, even if Sword and Shield did decide to cut hundreds of Pokemon out of the decks, and no, I will never forgive them for doing that, but if you are someone who has never played one of the older Pokemon games and is ever curious about it, I will just tell you right now, legitimately, probably the best thing you can do is to grab an emulator and play Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Gen 1 is, to put it frankly, not good. It is poorly designed in many aspects. It does not have a good UI, especially for item management. It has a lot of obtuse features. Gen 2 improves on every single count. But Gen 3 further improved on all of that. And by Gen 4, they just had stuff figured out. I would legitimately recommend anyone who wants to play older Pokemon games, you can just pop in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and get the experience. Unless you are specifically looking for the old Game Boy style experience, you're gonna do fine with Heart Gold and Soul Silver. My actual personal favorite Pokemon generation was Gen 5. It was just... oh, God, I loved it. I could go on and on and on about Gen 5. Can you tell how streamlined my process for beating the Elite Four has become? I'm barely even paying attention to what's going on. I will have to pay a bit more attention when I get to Lance. his Dragonite are still very much a threat. Yeah, let's drop a few healing items. Another advantage about repeatedly grinding against the Elite Four is just getting money. Like, I dropped a lot of money on vitamins, on restocking my medicine supplies. Alright. So, Karen's first Pokemon is Umbreon, which always impresses me with how hard it is to put that thing down. Umbreon is just ludicrously tanky. And normally, I actually really like ludicrously tanky Pokemon. I mean, I've talked about my collection of Shuckles before. Fortress, Ferrothorn, heck, Lugia. I just love tanky Pokemon. But for some reason, Umbreon has never clicked with me. And I've never really understood why it is that Umbreon doesn't click with me. I honestly don't understand it. It just never did. Honestly, I never really got much into the evolutions as my favorites in any capacity. I do have a shiny Espeon these days, mostly just because it looked like Carbuncle from Final Fantasy, and I kind of liked that, so I figured why not get a Magic Bounce shiny Espeon during a period where Sword and Shield were just throwing out shiny EVs like crazy. So I did, and it was awesome. Potential can handle this. And I do have a Sylveon I raised specifically to be a Dynamax Dragon Killer. But I really picked those because of their gameplay value more than the designs themselves. I don't know. Evolutions just never really were, like, my big thing. And potentially, if you could please hit with one of your frickin' thunders, we could all move on with our lives already. So get on that! Thank you! Again, it's just so funny to me that Murkrow is barely over 1 foot tall. Just this tiny, angry bird hopping around and being a jerk. Alright, this one has Curse. Screw it. Foundation can take care of this. Bleh. Ugh. Licking me like some kind of a creep. Curse is such a cool move. I loved Curse when I first played Gen 2. I should try to play with that again. I should try and come up with a build that can take advantage of Curse again. Oh, hello! Do you remember me? You killed my friend. And now you will die. Pay for your crimes, you miserable bastard. And never bother me again. Sorry, just had to have a little heart-to-heart with Houndoom there. Alright, so this should be simple enough. Lance opens up with Gyarados. And Potential will make very, very quick work of a Gyarados. I still want to be a little careful with Lance. Regular hits from Lance are very unlikely to pose a threat to me I can't heal through. But if I start getting crit by Lance, then I could actually be in serious trouble. And there is a true possibility that he could still kill one of my Pokemon with a good crit. So my goal is to not allow him the opportunity to do that. Okay, apparently Gyarados wants all of my Thunders to hit from now on. Not exactly the best strategy to use against a Jolteon, but whatever. Your choice, man. I also really hate how there's no easy way to distinguish between which of his Dragonites has Blizzard and which has Thunder. That's another thing that's actually a threat. I'm fairly certain Mindgoose could survive a Thunder from his Dragonite, but I have never been stupid enough as to actually risk testing that theory. Not that it matters, because, yep, I have perfect accuracy Thunders. So, goodbye. Whichever Dragonites those... Really? Really? That didn't kill? Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. This'll kill him off, though. See? Alright, there's level 61 for Potential. So we have Aerodactyl, Charizard, and Dragonite. So against the last Dragonite, we'll just let Mindgoose take the victory. Even a crit from Outrage wouldn't kill me in one hit, and it's always stupid enough to open with Safeguard anyway. So, goodbye, Dragonite. Oh, this is so much less stressful than it was before. Oh, man. Hello, Aerodactyl. Did you know that you're weak against water? Well, enjoy drowning. I've always thought it's a really nice touch how fossil Pokemon were always types that realistically would make sense. Like, you had Aerodactyl, Kabuto, Omanyte. All of those were rock types, which makes sense. Rock-type Pokemon probably do fossilize better, since substantial portions of their body are already calcified. Then we had what was it? It was Shieldon and Rampardos, or Rampardon, whichever. You know, we had more rock, we had steel type, we had Crawdilly, we had Anorith. It always made sense. These were substances that would make sense, that they would be fossilized, that they would leave behind remains that could be reasonably animated in ways that other remains could not. And it also makes sense yeah, it just kept making sense. We had Tortuga, we had Arkin. I love Archeops, by the way. Then we had Amora and what was the name of the little T-Rex one? Whatever it is. And then we get to Gen 8, and it's just like, oh, yeah, we found half of Fossil, and we're gonna shove them together. Don't get me wrong, I kind of like the weird mixy-matchy Fossil Pokemon of Gen 8, but feel kind of bad for him, you know? Well, that is my vengeance against the Elite Four. But I'm just going to have to keep on doing that because I want my whole team to be level 65 before I go up against Red. So I will go and work on that, and I will see you all on the next one.